What's going on, E-Unit? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Math, back at you with a brand new Aaliyah related video. Today, as I'm shooting, is the 20th anniversary of her passing. RIP to the legend and the making herself. Lord knows how good her career could have been. But then again, you kind of had a good idea considering how I reacted to my man Tony Turner's video video today. So, anywho, this video is gonna be something epic. I'm gonna finally drop y'all my top 10 favorite Aaliyah songs. But before I do that, I want to thank you all in advance for watching the channel, liking the content, sharing the content, subscribing to the content, you know what I'm saying, hitting them notification bells for those who are already subscribed. And then for those who are not subscribed, I suggest you follow suit if you want to become part of the E-Unit, you know what I'm saying? So any of y'all that ain't subscribed that are watching this, because I know there's a lot of y'all out there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, before I get into this list, there's also some things I want to address. You know, I'm going to offer my take on what's been going on with Blackground and the estate and the book and all of that. As we know, just a week before, Aaliyah's 1 in a Million album has been released to the world via streaming platforms. And from what I saw on Instagram the other day, record stores are also putting that shit back on the shelves. So, you know, there's a whole lot of money to be made, considering today is what today is. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I'm on the side of the estate with wanting to protect the legacy instead of using it as a cash grab, as a priceless baby cow to be milked. You know what I'm saying? I totally understand the estate's grievances towards Blackground. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't end up purchasing it. Number one, I don't pay for Spotify. I've never had it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I never did iTunes or anything like that either. I've always downloaded all my music because I have an Android. You know, when you have an Android, you do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I already had a crap ton of Aaliyah's records already downloaded on here, including a kick-ass mix. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, you know, if Blackground is going through so much of this back and forth with the estate, wanting to protect her legacy. I know some Aaliyah fans are on the fence about this. And then you got the division of Aaliyah fans that, you know, love the idea that her music is finally being put out, but are against why. And I'm one of those. Like, I like the idea that her music is being put out, but you know what I'm saying, the timing of this seems all too convenient. My thing is, why couldn't you release it before then? You know what I'm saying? I mean, why couldn't the estate, you know, buy all that up and give it to somebody else? You know what I'm saying, to put out there, or the estate make a record label dedicated to Aaliyah and then put it out. You know what I mean? Just buy her masters. But you know, her uncle is a big music executive and all that, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm definitely rocking with the estate on this one. You know what I'm saying. Everything regarding the book too. Even though, you know, some ideas of the book I do agree with, other ideas, you know what I'm saying, I feel like them releasing the book around this time is a little too, makes them look a little too cash grabby, you know what I'm saying? Just like how I felt, that's just like how I felt like, you know, the Rough Riders label releasing the DMX album a little too soon after his death. That's a little cash grabby, but it was still for the right cause, because, you know, when artists die, you know what I'm saying, for some reason their music skyrockets up the charts. Like when Whitney Houston died in 2012, you know, her music on iTunes was #1 for like 2 weeks straight, you know, after her death. You know what I'm saying? But shit like this always happens when you're dealing with this evil industry. But, you know, regardless of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not purchasing the book because I've read the MTV one that was put out, you know, a long time ago, and it was a one-time read. And I'm good on that. You know, that's how I feel about the book. But other than that, man, we gonna continue to ride out. We gonna continue to rock out while celebrating Aaliyah's legacy 20 years after her death. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this top 10 list. At number 10. At number 10, I have Try Again. Try Again was on the soundtrack of Romeo Must Die. Yeah, which is still one of my favorite movies like ever by both actors, Jet Li and Aaliyah. DMX is in this movie too. Side note. But anywho, Try Again, basically is like, an encouraging, uplifting song. You know what I'm saying? Like when you fail at something, just dust yourself off and try again. It's always been a part of my personality of, never say die, never give up. You know what I'm saying? Finish what you start. You know what I'm saying? Just because things don't always go your way, pick yourself up and try again. And this song was not meant for just women or just men. It was meant for general audiences. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people like Drake cite that about her. You know what I'm saying? Her ideas were pretty general and to the point. You know what I mean? And that's one of those songs that are killer. Plus, the music video for Try Again is pretty killer as well. But little fun fact: my job that I have, my side job at the time, at this time is they have a remix of it, and I do not like how they did it. The original is way better than the remix. So, other than that, what I'm saying, Try Again, very powerful, very uplifting song, and also a good way to kill off your workout. You know what I mean? But anywho, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna keep more forward with number 9. Number 9 is Rock the Boat. Some of y'all probably expected this. Some of y'all did. But, I always say, when it comes to the Red Album, there is no Aaliyah. There is no Red Album without Static Major. And Static Major's fingerprints was all over this. And, I felt like he was trying his best to, become, more sound with Aaliyah. Because the kind of writer that Static Major is that he tries to pretty much correlate to whatever artist that he's working with, and he correlated with Aaliyah pretty well. For not only this track, there's a couple more tracks from the Red Album that appear on this list. Spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? Because the Red Album is my favorite. If you watch my top 10 R&B albums of all time, the Red Album is in there. I believe top 3. It was like 3rd or 4th. It was one of those. But yeah. So yeah, Rock the Boat. It's how the song is groovy, man, and then the lyrics and the delivery, it just hypnotizes you. Not only does it make you want to move, it just makes you feel like you're on vacation somewhere, and you're chilling with your partner, and things get a little hot and heavy, you know what I mean? And never mind the blatant sexual innuendo in these lyrics, but still. You know what I mean? We can't knock her for that, because times in R&B were changing, People were talking about it more, so what a way to be subtle using, flagship references, and boat references and sea references and all of that. It was great backmasking to where a person who didn't know about sex couldn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? It was subtle, it wasn't too blatant, and just like I said before, it was pretty general. You know what I'm saying? What kind of message she was trying to convey, man. But yeah, Static Major also produced the shit out of this beat. It wasn't Timbo, it was Static, man. And the beat itself just makes it just so much more enthralling, But anywho, coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 8, I got Are You That Somebody. I like this. I like how story driven this song kind of is. You know what I'm saying? The video for this and Rock the Boat is still fire in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Are You That Somebody is a fire video. I love Aaliyah's makeup and I love the legendary dance sequence in there. That gets me going. But what's really so unique about this is the baby in the background. Like, I was always fascinated by that ever since I was a young child. I'm like, why is there a baby playing in the back of this song? I wonder who thought of that. It was probably Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Timbaland's part wasn't too bad either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like how story driven, you know what I'm saying, this song is in a bit. Because Aaliyah is like wondering about a certain guy you know what I'm saying, that she has his eyes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell from the lyrics that say, boy, I'm watching you like a hawk in the sky, and you are my prey. But I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, and know that one of these days. And it goes to show how, you know, discreet Aaliyah is with handling her personal business. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to relationships and such. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody knowing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody knowing that we get together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody knowing nothing about what me and you got going on. But there's some things I gotta ask you, and you gotta keep it a secret too. You know what I'm saying? I just like the story behind the song. Not to mention the beat is one of the coldest beats of that time. Legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that, you know, this song made the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack, but it was a huge portion of it. But anyway, yeah, let's keep it going. We're going to go ahead to track number 7, which is an underrated gem, my dear. Track number 7. Track number 7 is messed up. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying, this is also somewhat story driven in a way. It goes through the psychology of a girl who's pretty much had enough from her partner being a boisterous ass, for lack of a better term. And you know what I mean, acting like he better than her and all of that. You know what I mean? And I like how Static, was it Static that was in the background of this that was helping her with the backing vocals? Y'all let me know. There was some backing vocals during the hook where they're like, where Static is like, you keep on acting like she don't need a brother. Man, she don't need a brother. You better get your act together. That's what you can hear in the background. This is a bonus track off of the Red album, by the way. You know what I'm saying? There's no music video to it, sadly. I would have liked to see it, because you know they have to get an attractive, you know, b-boy to be her boyfriend in the video if they were to ever make a video on it. But yeah, I like how Aaliyah describes her situation is basically, you know, the boyfriend in this case keeps on holding out on her, even though they're supposed to be in a relationship, and she's pretty much had enough of his drama and bullshit. So she decides to cut him off, and you know what I'm saying, the boyfriend didn't take too kindly to it. You know what I'm saying, and she's still telling him to step off, man. This goes to show that you know Aaliyah won't just, you know, put up with any trash just because, you know, she's her man. You know what I'm saying? She's showing, you know, a little bit of that independent girl, you know what I'm saying, notion about herself. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, we're gonna keep it pushing. Number 7 is messed up. We're gonna move on. Pardon my yawn. We're gonna move on to number 6, which is another underrated gem from the Red album. Number 6. For number 6, I have Loose Rap. Loose Rap is also one of those songs where, like, you know what I'm saying, she's dealing with, you know, a guy that she's talking to. Like, they're not actually in a relationship, unlike the 7th pick in this video. But for this song, Loose Rap, she's dealing with guys coming up to her and thinking that they're all that, and trying to be, like, you know, hateful and jealous and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm better than most of those guys that you know, run around and da-da-da. And then, you know what I mean, because they're so overconfident, they think Aaliyah is easily attracted to that. But overconfidence can be a poison to a man's game when it comes to attractive females, as, you know, Aaliyah prescribes. And that's what, you know, can turn a woman off, is overconfidence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like Static's backing vocals there. I know you can come better than that. So you can kill all the loose rap. You can save that. Yeah, this track also has a smooth beat to it too. You know what I'm saying? It's one that you could, you know, if you're a hip hop head like me, you could freestyle to it. You know what I'm saying? I dig it. You know what I mean? It was one you could, you know, low key just, you know, chill in the car and just bob your head to on a midnight drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the instrumental by itself. You know what I'm saying? Very well thought out, very well written song. You know what I mean? Kind of wish this had a video too, but you know what I mean? Not everything can have a video. Anywho, this fifth pick is gonna be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna throw it in here anyway because I love it so much. Pick number 5. At number 5, I have Enough Said featuring Drake. Now, I know this is a posthumous release. You know what I'm saying? I know this is posthumous, but it's still a good song. Even though I'm not the biggest Drake fan, and I felt like him being on Aaliyah's projects without involving Timbo or Missy was a little disrespectful, I can't deny that the song is a good song because of that. Like, I have to be unbiased when it comes to this, you know. Enough Said is a good collaboration and a good answer to what if, you know, Aaliyah was around to eventually meet Drake and see Drake and, you know what I'm saying, collaborate with him and chill with him, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's it's also kind of story driven. So apparently Drake is written in the perspective of a guy who's just stressed out about shit going on in his life because he's so famous, you know what I'm saying? And then like Aaliyah's character is that of the nurturing, submissive wife saying, you know, what's wrong, baby? Can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Can you talk to me? Let me know what's going on. Can you, you know what I'm saying, say something? Because, you know, we can't work, you know what I'm saying? And it's been, you know, it goes to show on the fact that, you know, you haven't been the same since we got together. You know, what's been bothering you? You know, XYZ, XYZ. And then Drake's verse is basically him opening up. You know what I'm saying what's been going on. Like, you know, so he says, went from my nigga serving it by the telly, the venues in Manchester, the swerving and by the tally, the fuck are you trying to tell me? Bothers me, we gotta pay therapists, that shit's embarrassing. They even bring up these niggas, make the comparison. Ladies gotta forgive me, this watch is a 150. Still ain't got the time for a bitch to be acting iffy. Running through the city with niggas, I give a kidney, spend another 150. You niggas gotta be kidding. You know what I'm saying? So basically he opens up about, you know what I'm saying, it does bother him that she would have to, you know, ask him how he's doing because everything around him, adjusting to fame and all of that, you know what I'm saying, and facing backlash and all of that is getting to his head. And then he said everyone's feelings have changed ever since I became something. So people that he used to know, you know, they were fake friends. And the reason why he said that, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't got a time for a bitch to be at the iffy, it's a double entendre in a way. He doesn't have time for Aaliyah to be at the iffy towards him because that's supposed to be his girl in this case. And, you know, other people acting iffy too because so many people around him have been acting iffy. He's wondering who's going to be next. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the song. And on top of that, the beat is hella smooth. The beat is hella smooth too. And Aaliyah's vocals match this beat so perfectly. So perfectly. I couldn't imagine these certain vocals being put to better use for this song. But yeah, that's why I have Enough Said with Drake at number 5. Moving on to number 4, which is also a classic from the Romeo Must Die album, I must add. Number 4. At number 4, I have I Don't Wanna with from the Romeo Must Die soundtrack, and it's also on the Next Friday soundtrack too. That song got pretty big. So basically, you know, Aaliyah's taking, you know, the kind route to fix a relationship. Like, you know, on Messed Up, she pretty much ends the relationship because, you know, it's getting too hectic for her, and, you know, the guy is not owning up to his part. But on this one, she takes a little bit of self accountability, a little responsibility, saying like, you know what I'm saying, we arguing too much, we fighting too much, can we start all over again? You know what I'm saying, start from square one, because things haven't been working out between us, and I want us to, you know, continue to be together because I can't be without you. You know what I'm saying, I love you too much for that. You know what I mean? She doesn't say it, but she tells you, you know, how much she cares. You know what I'm saying? So she's saying she loves him in a subtle way without saying it directly to him. You know what I'm saying? Because she cares about him. She's gonna make the relationship work. You know what I mean? So yeah. On top of that, Aaliyah's vocals in this are killer, especially for the hook. The production is killer as always. It's one of those songs that got so popular that it should have gotten it should have gotten a video. Like Try Again got a video. Try Again was on the same soundtrack as this song, and it got a video, but I don't think this or Are You Feeling Me got a video, from what I know. But I digress. But yeah, this is all Aaliyah stands know how killer I Don't Wanna is a good song. I Don't Wanna is, you know what I'm saying. But with that being said, we narrowing down to the top 3. The third one is a little heart wrenching, but I think we Aaliyah stands can appreciate this one too. Pick number 3. At number 3, I have Miss You, or as other people would call it, I Miss You. It landed on the 2002 posthumous release. That was a compilation album called I Care For You. So yeah, the video for this is very heart-wrenching because it has everyone that she ever knew and ever worked with, you know what I'm saying, inside the video, including the late great DMX, R.I.P., who shared a very heartfelt, emotional poem regarding her passing. And it was the right time to release it too, you know what I'm saying. This song also helped me in a lot of ways. Like, it helped me get over the passing of my very own grandmother, and that's why, you know, it felt, you know, a little therapeutic sometimes for me to listen to this song whenever, you know what I'm saying, situations like that occur. You know what I mean? I don't recommend playing this song during breakups, though. You will cry. But yeah, you know, in this perspective, it's not mourning somebody who, you know, who died. It's mourning somebody who you haven't seen in a while, and, you know, you actually had a genuine connection for and had feelings for and all of that. You know what I mean? And then, you know, once all that settles, you know what I'm saying, you realize how much that, how much important, she realizes how important that person is to her. And she begins to reassure herself that she needs that person back in her life because she misses them so much. You know what I mean? But, you know, if there's anything I love about this, it's you know, Aaliyah's masterful vocals, especially on the second verse, when she was like, I'm just sitting here thinking about you and the days we used to share. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. I'm just wondering if you still can. And then the background, and then her backing vocals on that, where she's like, I wanna know. Something like that. It is never truly deciphered what she actually says, because I've been trying to look for interpretations everywhere and I couldn't find it. You know what I mean? And then there's that breakdown where she goes, I. Man, that'll definitely hold you to your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna admit something. Years ago, I tried to use the Miss You to like make a pretty much a Little Manhattan tribute video, because the ending was sad for the main character, because his love interest was going away from him for a while. You know what I mean? And the fact that we haven't had a sequel in almost 20 years, you know what I'm saying, makes me miss the movie. So it's kind of a double entendre of why I would pick that song. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, man, Miss You is a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful song. Oh yeah, the production on this was killer, as always. Especially, you know, the occasional bird that comes in, and then, like, you know, every couple of sounds you will hear that the star string go. You know what I'm saying? That was killer. Killer production, killer vocals, man. Very, very heartwarming song. These next two are gonna get extra personal. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to number 2. Number 2. Okay. Number 2 is I Care For You. I Care For You, which debuted on the Red album first, before it got released as a single and eventually got its own album. I love I Care For You so much. Like, it's helped me Now, this song I recommend while on a breakup because, Aaliyah's words of encouragement to keep going forward and moving on, you know what I'm saying, with life after, you got your heart broken. It can really, really set your path straight when it comes to handling your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could definitely help a guy or a girl, go back into dating again, you know what I mean? Especially a guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's talking directly to me when she's like why'd your girl leave you in pain to let a fine man like you go? She must be insane. And then, around the time I started listening to it regularly, I was going through my first breakup, and I'm like, I know, right? This girl is insane to leave an awesome guy like me, Aaliyah. Like, I felt like she was speaking directly to me. You know what I'm saying? This song is therapeutic. You know what I mean? It's therapeutic. You know what I mean? It's heart healing. You know what I mean? And every time I hear that song, you know what I'm saying, I can't help but get that rush. You know what I mean? And then, the beat, it's a little bit of ballady and a little bit more jazzy compared to what R&B was around that time. You know what I mean? But still, the situation fit the perfect song, Like, Aaliyah's situation was pretty much talking to a friend who she knows had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend pretty much went ghost on him. And, basically just, left him for dead. And Aaliyah is pretty much revealing herself to have feelings for this guy while trying to encourage him to get back on his feet after a breakup, you know what I mean? And, the situations couldn't be more perfect, you know what I'm saying, for her to make such a song. Because, you know what I'm saying, the early 2000s were getting real fond of breakup songs, especially after Justin Timberlake dropped Cry Me a River. You know what I mean? So Now I Care For You pretty much got released as a single and as an album pretty much after that. You know what I mean? Or heck, y'all can fact check me. I could be wrong. But anywho, we're getting to the last song on the list. There's no honorable mentions because the honorable mentions will be hella long. So we're going to go to the last song on the list. Number 1 is also an underrated gem from the Red Album. Number 1. Yes, my favorite Aaliyah song of all time is I Refuse. Okay, I Refuse. Miss You is the breakup happening. I Care For You is, pretty much giving you encouragement after the breakup to stand up. And I Refuse is pretty much the end-all be-all of you standing up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Realizing the relationship you were in was toxic as hell. Platonic or otherwise. Relationship you was in was toxic as hell. You know what I'm saying? So now you understand why. And now that you understand why the bullshit happened, you're not going to take a stand for it no more. That's why I like I Refuse. It's like almost 7 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? It's almost 7 minutes long, but this song is her most powerful and most uplifting song, especially with the production resonating so well with her voice. The drums, the piano at the beginning of it, and the horse trots at the beginning of it, and the thunderstorms letting you know what type of, shitty situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Literally, because, rain can make mud, when it hit the ground. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, the type of situation that Aaliyah was in while she was, you know what I'm saying, in this case of this song, you know what I'm saying, was pretty muddy, you know what I'm saying, the everything, to the horse trots in the beginning, to the raindrops, to the intensification of the beat as it goes to that, and that slight little guitar, that little electric guitar that goes in while the hook is playing, and then there's like a bass knock during the second verse, and then there's a part where the beat just rises as the song's climax, and that dum dum dum, them extra drums, dum dum dum, and then she's like, no way, I can take it, baby. I refuse. Man, I'm sorry, that's my jam. I don't care. I mean, I don't dance to it, but you just sit down and just understand what she's going through, bruh. Because I'm pretty sure we've all been into situations where we want to say I refuse, regardless if it's a bad breakup, terrible friendship, addiction, or freaking hell, whatever bad situations, crappy job managers, finger in your face individuals, you know what I'm saying, that don't like you, bullies, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? People telling you that you ain't gonna amount to shit. So many situations this song could apply to, man. That's why this is my favorite song by Aaliyah ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could apply to any situation, not just breakups. You know what I'm saying? It gives people the encouragement, the stance, the power to face one's fears in a negative situation where it doesn't benefit them. And if there's anything I want you to learn from not only me, but this song, or if you haven't listened to it, never settle yourself in a bad situation where you do not benefit whatsoever. If the situation does not benefit you in any way, shape, or form, you have all the rights to say, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. But yeah, that's it. That's it for my top 10 list of favorite Aaliyah songs of all time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for tuning in this week with me. Any guys that are new, you know what I'm saying, to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get these videos done, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked my previous 2 videos in this series, my top 10 favorite scenes from Romeo Must Die from Aaliyah, and my reaction to Tony Turner's video of what Aaliyah's life would be like had she not passed away, those will be in a separate playlist. And you know what I'm saying? Until then, man, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for a different type of conversation video. The gaming videos will be back by next week. You know what I'm saying? They'll be back. I'll be taping those, you know what I'm saying, sooner rather than later after I get done here. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all for continuing to rock with the channel. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all bearing with me during these amazing but at the same time rough times. Thank y'all for celebrating Aaliyah's legacy with me. 20 years since she passed away. R.I.P. 1979 to 2001. One of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Princess of R&B. You know what I'm saying? Multi-platinum artist. Damn talented actress. Overall, a beautiful, feminine black woman. Above all else. Alright. So, with that being said, it's your boy Math. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Till then, love y'all. Take care, E-Unit. Deuces.